What is going on to all my people on all my platforms this evening? Talking to everybody on YouTube, also talking to everybody on Periscope. And if you follow my page on Facebook, talking to you guys as well. To my people on Facebook, do me a favor. If you like the content that I'm about to present to you, go ahead on and hit the like button, smash the like button because it's an algorithm that helps my video to be pushed out there more and more so people can actually see what's going on. Also, to hit the subscribe button if you love everything that I'm bringing to you as well and the quality of the content. And as soon as you hit that subscribe button, select to the top of all, not personalized, but all. So while we are here tonight, I know it's a little early, but I want to get into some things. We are going to go ahead on and have a moment to discuss about 9/11. 9/11 was a very major point in America history. It was a time where we as Americans were able to see carnage firsthand. Um, I'm quite sure no matter how old you are, unless you was an actual baby, uh, most people that are, I would say, at least 30 and up knew where they were and what they were doing the day of 9/11. When 9/11 happened with me, I was going to tell y'all my true age now. I had just turned 17 in 2001. I was a senior in um, high school. I was helping my teacher in the classroom, and all of a sudden, I seen all these uh, planes just coming. This plane coming in on TV, because somebody in the classroom would say, "Hey, there's a plane about to crash into a building in New York and on the Twin Towers," and we was like, "What? Oh, well, okay." So we turned it on. We seen it happen, and then before you know it, after that went down, it wasn't even that much longer later. We seen another plane run into the other tower, and it was like total chaos because then that other tower went right down after it landed and crumbled, and you could see people just screaming and hollering and in the smoke. And it was just crazy. It was like a scene out of a horror movie. They sent people home early that day. Um, People that live near the military base where I was, the nearest military base from my town at that time was like maybe 30 or 40 miles. They locked it down. You couldn't even go on the base. Nobody could go in or out. They had helicopters going all around the whole day. I remember aircraft, air jets flying all around our city the whole day. Dude, military aircraft jets at that. It was just fighter jets. I mean, it was just crazy. It was like every way you could think of, any kind of military presence you could think of was around. The National Guard was ready. I mean, nobody didn't know what to expect. People thought it was going to be like another Pearl Harbor or something. I mean, it was just, and when that day happened, man, that's when everything changed. You couldn't go on an airline anymore by the curb. You couldn't bring this product, that product. You had to bring this type of carry on. And I'm telling you, getting on the plane became a nightmare. And it was like that for years. Like because of 9/11, everything changed, man. Everything changed. Anybody that's out here tonight looking at the show, what were you guys? What can you guys remember of 9/11? Do anybody that's out here, what were y'all actually doing during 9/11? If y'all can remember the day that's all happened, because I mean, like I said, that's my vivid memory of 9/11. don't see if anybody out here chat yet. Let me see if y'all can hear me. Oh wow. Yeah, man. Yeah, you mad young. That's my man's right here. He said he was in the second grade. Damn. Shoot. You was a youngin. You was if you was in the second grade, yeah, you younger than my siblings. Cause my little brother was in fourth grade or fifth grade. Yeah, my little brother, he was in fifth, he was in sixth grade. So yeah, he was in sixth grade. My little brother was in sixth grade. Thanks for the love, Cool Rock. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. If y'all like what I'm saying right now, do me a favor. Y'all can donate to my cash out, $ Joshua Joel Davis. Again, $ Joshua Joel Davis. Like I said, just talking about 9/11. You know, when those plane crash happened, it really showed us as Americans that we were not vulnerable at all. This was an attack on America that really showed us about how things are. Miss Susan, I appreciate you, Miss Susan. Thank you, Miss Susan. Thank you very much. And you know what, Miss Susan, you an inspiration too by following me as being one of my followers. Every time y'all follow, every time y'all donate, y'all inspire me too. Y'all inspire me to continue to be a patriot. So I appreciate all y'all. Real talk. Me and my wife, we appreciate all the love y'all give us. We really do. We really do. All day, every day. It was it's just it was crazy. Um, the camaraderie after 9/11. It's like everybody was on the same page. You didn't have nobody trying to hate on each other. People were showing love for America. You didn't have all this racism going on. Like now, everybody wanted to be a patriot. Everybody wanted to defend their country. Everybody wanted to be on the same page to keep America safe. Fast forward now, 20 years later, it's like patriotism has went out the window for most of Americans, and everybody's on some. Let's see how much hate we can cause, and see how much division we can come with. I mean, we got words that I've never even thought I would ever hear before: BIPOC or POC. Now, if you don't know what BIPOC is, to break it down to y'all, yeah, I would say that happened to Juju Blaze. I think that it all started with the Obama administration because everybody just lost their mind starting from that point. Really happened, really, yeah, I would say really then that's when it happened. But if y'all ain't never heard of BIPOC, BIPOC is Black Indigenous People of Color. Now, I know you're probably saying, what does that mean? That basically means when people say that, it's a way of calling black people colored without saying the whole thing colored. That's basically what it is. Now, they also got a thing called non-pop, which is non-people of color, a way of calling people that are white instead of Caucasian now, non-people of color, which is non-pop. You see this in a lot of these universities now. Yeah, my wife is over here looking at me like, what in the world is that? She is like blown right now. Yeah, it's been going on for a minute. I just realized this because there have been a lot of universities doing experiments now, which I'm gonna do another show about that later, a video about that sometime this weekend, where they're doing meetings on Zoom calls where they're trying to do sensitivity training. Say something like, we're going to have a BIPOC meeting and we're going to have a POC meeting. It's a non-POC meeting. It's the dumbest thing I ever heard of. My wife is out here laughing her behind off across from me, but this is where we at, people. This is the new twisted, crazy, no nonsense America. That's why I don't even do. That's why I do the news myself. I feel like if I do the news, yeah, my Miss Susan said yes. That's BS. I think Miss Susan, you are correct. You are correct. It is BS. It is the dumbest term I've ever heard. But unfortunately, this is the new way of talking to America now because everybody sensitivity level is at an all-time high. As, as my mother used to say, son, quit clenching the teddy bear so much, or quit sucking on the milk from a breast, and get up off your behind and do what you need to do and suck it up like a man. Well, unfortunately, that's what we at in America now. Maybe that's already happening. Oh, my wife is. Yep, you're right. Mom is always right. She is, Miss Susan. She is. So let's go on forward here and let's talk about another event that happened in 2012 on the same day that when you bring it up to the Clintons, they start to clutch their pearls once you do wear them. Let's talk about Benghazi. If you don't know what happened in 2012 in Benghazi, this should be an outrage. In September 11, 2012, a mob armed with guns and grenade launchers launched a fiery night-long attack on U.S. diplomatic outposts in a CIA annex in Libya. Yep, I remember this too. U.S. Ambassador to Libya J. Christopher Stevens, U.S. Foreign Service Information Management Officer Sean Smith, and CIA contractors and former Navy SEAL Glenn Daugherty and Tyrone Woods were killed when the compound was ambushed in a coordinated attack by the Islamic militant group Ansar al-Sharia. Stephen was the first U.S. ambassador to be murdered by militants since 1979 when Adolf Dove's ambassador to Afghanistan was kidnapped and killed. The National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien said America will never forget this outrage and will continue to seek justice. And he is right. Because if y'all remember this, this is when I say the Clintons did not like to touch she clutch her pearls when you talk about this. It's because of the following. The Benghazi attack and the aftermath quickly became a divisive political issue in American politics. The Republicans accused then President Barack Obama and then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton of intentionally misleading the public and stonewalling congressional investigators. The final report by a Republican-led congressional panel faulted the Obama administration for security deficiencies at the Libya outpost and a slow response to the attacks. The report, however, found no wrongdoing by Clinton. Now, let me tell you what happened. Yeah, let me tell you about what happened. Oh, I need to go. Real quick. She hasn't said anymore. Oh man. So let me tell y'all about when I say the Clintons clutched their pearl, because this was all in the news for a long time. In fact, this is what they think, which I'm quite sure it would cause uh, President Trump. You're right, Kimberly. We never forget 9/11 in Benghazi. This is what got President Trump elected in the first place. That's why Hillary never had a chance. She kept saying that he cheated, he didn't. She never had a chance because in Benghazi, there were emails that was written to this woman over and over again about what was going on in Libya. Now, let me tell you about the backstory of Libya because I served during that time and I was a part of some of the Libya strike that we had to do that was in the newspaper back then. After that happened, Libya was pissed with Obama. So when that happened, they wanted to get back Obama in America where it hurts. This when their people started plotting this attack on the low. Well, there was intel coming in. I was already out by this time, but everybody heard about this. The emails was even leaked about the intel. The guy kept contacting the commander kept contacting Hillary Clinton emailing her saying there is looking like there are evidence that they are coming with an attack. We need to pull these guys out of Libya. They're not safe. She kept saying, keep proceeding on with the mission at hand. And it kept going on and on and on. She didn't want to do it because it was getting close to a re-election year, and they wanted to make sure that they did everything they could to make it look like, they had everything under control. Well, when it did hit the fan, that's when the whole email thing came out. And that's when Obama decided in the administration to protect the Clintons, took it on the chin. Even though it was her crazy behind that didn't inform everybody, because a lot of that stuff she did not inform Obama until after the fact, when it started leaking out. That's when she came and raised her hand and said, "Hey, I got the emails early, and I just thought that they just was trying to say that because they didn't want to do the mission." Kind of BS. So you a president, you got all these people. It's gonna look bad if you let her hang out to dry, because if you let her hang out to dry, she gonna try to tear you down. So the administration did what they thought was the best at the time. They went on head on and they took it on the chin. But then it's getting real creepy because they delayed the investigation because they want to make sure that whenever Obama got reelected, that everybody be focused on him being reelected, how the economy was looking at the time, and they could put that on the back burner. And they was only able to do that because at that time it was nothing but a Democratic House and a lot of Democratic Senate in those years following with Obama. That's how that was able to be pulled off, and that's why the investigations got stalled. Believe me, if it was the other way around like it is right now, if there was a Republican Senate and it was a Democratic House, it wouldn't have went down that way. They would have nailed her to the wall, and they definitely would have impeached Obama for not being the one to go and call her out on it. That's just facts. So that is why everybody keeps saying 9/11 in Benghazi are the most misjustices of military and civilian tragedies that we experience in our country ever. And people need to understand that. That's why today is very important. And it's dear to me because that's what caused me to go into the military. When I seen what happened on 9/11, that's when I made up in my mind I was going to go and fight for my country. I didn't give a damn because I felt like that these people had to pay. You're right, it did. It really did, Rach. It brought everybody together. But unfortunately now, it seems like that them days are over right now because everybody is into their feelings. Everybody's in their sensitivity mode. Sad but true. So we're gonna move right along to some good news though. Our president once again got what? A Nobel Peace Prize. Every time they try to knock my man's down, he come back up swinging. Y'all might as well change that man name to Trump Ali. Donald Trump Ali, baby. Every time a man come back up swinging. Oh, let's talk about what he got now, man. Second year in a row. This cat done got a Nobel Peace Prize. The haters is hating too, boy. But we gonna get that in a minute. Let's talk about the prize. His nomination for the 2021 Nobel Peace Prize in an exclusive interview with Fox News. He said it's a great thing for our country. And the prize was submitted by Christian Tybring Jad, a member of the Norwegian Parliament. He had the Norwegian. It's hard to get the Norwegian to do something for you. The Norwegians went up here and put the prize in for him. It wasn't the Americans like last time. It was the Norwegians. They were like, "Yo, he that dude. He needs a Nobel Peace Prize." And that's because he brokered a peace agreement between Israel and the United Arab Emirates. Remember, this been going on for 30 plus years. Nobody could broker a damn peace deal with them people. He was the only one able to do it. But they say this man ain't doing a good job. Holler at your boy. Oh, I know. I'm going to get into that. So, since the man done got a Peace Prize 2 times in a row, guess what's going on now? Guess what the Atlantic is saying? The Atlantic saying now we need to get rid of the Nobel Peace Prize. Man, get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. You upset because the man did something that y'all can't do. The man went back to back. The man went back to back. The man is like an undefeated warrior right now. He 2-0. He 2-0. Get on. Hey, you better jump on the train. The train is leaving the station, Atlantic. It's okay. It's okay. I know you can't afford this train, but it's all right though. It's all right. When you get your money up, we'll come back and get you, Atlantic. You might as well join it. I'm telling you, this is crazy. I don't understand, man. I don't understand why you gotta hate the man. So now let's talk about the Atlantic. Now this is where y'all was talking about. They saying they want to get rid of. We about to get into that too. Give me a second. Well, let's talk about the Atlantic. See what the Atlantic's saying. So this is what the Atlantic is saying. Cause this and now let me tell y'all, the Atlantic is a magazine. Let's get this twisted. They ain't nobody important. It's just a magazine. So before anybody get upset about it and everything else. So anyway, give me 1 second. I'm trying to do it live. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. The President Trump done made them so mad that they talking about not only getting rid of the Peace Prize, they trying to say that it was a wrong nomination. But guess what kind of magazine they support though? What kind of party they support? They're a liberal magazine. So you already know how they get down. So you mean to tell me you won't be biased because the man is a conservative and he was able to do a deal that nobody on conservative side or liberal side that were professional politicians can do? Man, get out of here. You wilding right now. Like you really petty. He talking about giving the Peace Prize to no one at all is a tradition the Nobel Peace Committee should revive ahead on a permanent basis. So what? So you mean to tell me that you want nobody to not get a Peace Prize if they don't fit y'all collective? Man, y'all get out of here. That man done brought 2 peace treaties to the table. And y'all is into y'all feelings because he did something that y'all couldn't do. That's all it is. That's all it is. That man done won 2. I could see if there was, he got a peace treaty for something that everybody else done, but he got a peace treaty for 2 things, that nobody could not have done. Peace to 2 of the most major nations that were going back and forth. I mean, come on. Y'all being crazy. But it's all good. In my book, screw the Atlantic. Your feelings don't count. Let's talk about some more patriotism that's going on. So Trump awarded the Medal of Honor to a military personnel this evening. So give me 1 second here. Let me pull this up. Give me 1 second. All right, so I'm about to show y'all the video here of the medal. Give me 1 second. And I'm finna show y'all the video of it. I'll get to the part where so we're gonna get to the part here. Now this is President Trump. He's gonna present the Medal of Honor to Sergeant Major Thomas Paine. And we'll get to the part where he doesn't.
Exactly 19 years ago today, on September 11, 2001, news of the attack on our nation's great country. This was just an attack like has never happened to us, but it went through Pat's high school and went.
Thomas P. Paine, United States Army, for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty on October 22, 2015. His heroism and selfless actions were key to liberating 75 hostages during a contested rescue mission that resulted in 20 enemies killed in action. Sergeant First Class Payne's gallantry under fire and uncommon valor are in keeping with the highest traditions of military service and reflect great credit upon himself, the United States Special Operations Command, and the United States Army.
Man, that is amazing right there. That is amazing. That is amazing. So yeah, I want to give y'all that part. Here we go. Y'all know how that is. We got no trolls in here. Rachel, you know what to do. You can handle that for me. So congratulations to this man. He freed more than 75 hostages in Iraq. I mean, that is a hell of an honor. As a Ranger, he is the first living member of the Delta Forces to receive the Medal of Honor. Now, people don't know this or not, but when you get a medal, to get a Medal of Honor, usually a lot of people die in the line of duty in the military before they get a Medal of Honor. So he's one of the very few that's alive to get that. And what's cool about having a Medal of Honor is, especially if he's still in service, and when he's even out of service, anytime he walks in any room, on any military base, everybody's got to salute that man. Everybody. They don't, even the captain, all of them, even the admiral got to salute him. Because Medal of Honor is the highest ranking medal you can get in the military, even after you get out. People still got to salute you when you walk in. That's big facts. That is big facts. So congratulations to the young man. God bless him. So we're going to go up here and keep on moving right along. And thank you for doing that for me, Rachel, getting that troll out of there. I'll be trying to tell y'all, man, I got people on my team. Anytime you try to come with this troll stuff, I got people to shut you down. You might as well don't even come in this chat with that mess. We ain't got time for it. That's what we do out here. We ain't got time for it. You will get muted, booted, and have a good day. I believe me, I got about 12 moderators. I keep it I keep it busy. I promise you that. But thanks for playing though. So moving right along, we're gonna talk about the next thing that is got everybody mind like blown away is this liberal guy here in Minnesota. Now, if y'all ever heard in Minnesota, they getting it popping in Minnesota right now. Like they are still riding. They about to be the next. I'm telling y'all, they're about to be the next Portland, Oregon. I see it coming. I see it coming. Let's talk about it. So the Minnesota police group pulls the Democratic endorsements after the candidate beats an effigy of police union president. Now, if y'all don't understand how endorsements works when you running for something, when you got the police endorsing you when you're running as a candidate for your local office or your state office or whatever you got going on, that's a big deal. That's like an athlete getting an endorsement from Nike or freaking Adidas. That's major. That means they trust your methods, they trust and believe in what you got going on. Well, this jackass, and I'm gonna call him that, this jackass out of Minnesota, the state house candidate John Thompson, stood outside the police union's leader's home and gave an expletive speech to a crowd of Black Lives Matter demonstrators in August. Come on over here with your Blue Lives Matter sign. He said, Blue Lives ain't, well, you know what that means because I can't say the whole word because I'm on YouTube. And if you people in Hugo don't support black people, F. That's basically what he said. Hugo. What is y'all? What was you thinking? You a state house representative. So you mean to tell me you gonna pander to a crowd of protesters who has been known to tear up cities, loot and rob, cause distraction, just so you can make yourself look hot on the liberal side? I hope you know that you just gave your opponent the keys to taking over Minnesota. I don't understand, man. What's wrong with these liberal people? Are they is they mind is it's like their mind is fried, like they've been doing some drugs. I'm starting to think them people doing meth or something, bro. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something is not right. I don't understand. Like what are they thinking? Like they just do stupid shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. Now, he won his primary in the week before. He faced intense backlash for his remarks and later apologized. Why you gonna apologize? That's another thing that makes me so mad with these liberals. They'll talk all that big noise. They talk all that hate stuff, right? And then when they get called out on it and they get backlash from their constituents or most of the time from their opponents, then they want to give you a fucking 2-page apology. Man, get out of here. You know where you on. You know what you say. Say what you mean. Exactly, Susan. You're right. That's all they do is complain. And they complain about stuff that makes no sense. And it's sad but true. You think because you won your primary that you good? You know you still you know you got an election with the other opposing party, right? You know there's a process to this. Yeah, you the primary guy, but you still got to go against your opponent. Come on, man. What's up? What's wrong? I don't get it. Exactly. You're right. That's those that's right. That's the type of clown they are. That's the type of clown they are. I don't get it, man. I just I don't understand it. I really don't. It to me it is mind-boggling. So good news for us though, especially out of Georgia. Now Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now if you might have heard of this lady, she's the one that has been known to be very supportive of the Q movement, QAnon movement. Now, a lot of at first she was embracing it, but now I guess she's trying to distance herself because she said she didn't make the QAnon a part of her campaign for Georgia's 14th congressional district because she found information with misinformation with Q, and Green won the GOP primary on August the 11th. But anyway, she her opponent that was supposed to go against her, Marjorie Green, which is crazy. Her yeah, the opponent that's running against Marjorie Green, Kevin Van Ostel, my bad. Kevin Van Ostel. He was the guy running against her. He dropped out the race. He said that it was a long shot. He said that it was impossible for him to win because it's a predominantly Republican area, and he had no shot. And he said that he'll be leaving Georgia. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why he just dropped out like that. I mean, he put a lot of money in that campaign because usually around here in Georgia, these these candidates, they put a lot of money. They raise a lot of money. So that's like whoever donated money to his campaign to even for because it was a long shot campaign anyway is probably pissed because that's money wasted right there. I mean, the man busting out here and saying now that he leaving. Wow, like he leaving the town. Like, come on, bro, you couldn't tell him that before you got all that money from him. I just think that when he saw how much support she had, I just think the dude just gave up because he knew that the lady had more support than he originally anticipated. Because that's what I think it is. But he wrote a long message. And I'm not reading this best because it is too long. I'm not gonna waste y'all life about this at all. But I just know congratulations to Marjorie because she basically has won. I mean, they said she has nobody else to compete against her, so she's got this in the bag. So I just hope that she don't lose too much support because she did say she abandoned the QAnon conspiracies, but I don't know why she would say that now. I mean, I guess that's what they do now whenever they feel like that they may be talking too much. But the Q has been pretty real. What I've noticed about them, they've been pretty on point with everything they talked about. So I don't know how she said it's misinformation. Oh yeah, Trump definitely gave him a shout out, but I seen the code on that. Y'all, if y'all look at that press conference, there was a code he was saying in with his mouth when he said that, everybody needs a hero and he glad they think of him as a hero. That's basically what he was trying to tell y'all in so many words that he rocked with them. Because ever since he's been president, he sure has been finding out a lot of stuff that nobody don't want nobody to find out about. So moving right along to another crazy ass that is going, yep, real talk. My wife is looking at me over here like she's about to kill me. Oh man. Let's talk about Rochester, New York, y'all. It's not doing good over there right now. The Rochester City Council is trying to stop the development of a new 12.5 million police center. First of all, that's a lot of money for a police center. That's got to be one gangster police center. But anyway, city leaders in Western New York submitted legislation Friday to halt the development of the $12.5 million police building amid ongoing protests over the death of a black man while in police custody. Rochester City Council President Loretta Scott, along with council members Mitch Gruber and Mary Lopin, are hoping to repeal bonding and prohibit any contracts for the proposed Rochester Police Department, Goodman Section, and Southeast Neighborhood Service Center, Rochester first reported. You know why they're doing this, right? Because ever since what has been exposed with the Daniel Prude situation, which again, like I said before, those cops did everything right. But when you got people listening to these millionaires and everybody else talking about everything's wrong, that don't even live in that area, don't even do what these cops do every day, now everybody's trying to stop everything because they're probably doing it because they know they got to pay Daniel Prude's family. Because I guarantee you, Daniel Prude and them already got the lawsuit going ready to go. They probably got one of these ambulance chasers that's going to guarantee them the money. They know they're going to have to pay a lot of that money out. They know they're trying to save face with the budget, and that's probably why they stopped it. I guarantee it. That's why the top brass in Rochester retired last week, because these cops are tired, man. These cops, you do something for 30 plus years and you've been programmed that it's the right thing to do to save your community. And then one day somebody comes to you and say, no, that's not the right way. You're wrong and you're the enemy. That's a lot to deal with. It really is. That's a lot to deal with, man. And that's sad. Now they're supposed to vote to see if they're gonna continue with it next week, but they got people already writing in talking about they don't want them to proceed because it's not appropriate right now. So this is why we got some problems in America right now, guys, with authority, because we have made it okay to run out here rapid, and because of this, we're losing a lot of support from our people in blue. Nah, I ain't seen that yet, Rach. If I would have seen that video, I would have brought it up tonight. I am gonna hit on points about the Antifa guy that got arrested. I forgot about talking about that too, but I am gonna bring that up this evening as well. The last Antifa guy that got arrested in Portland, another one of those guys. So this story here about to make y'all laugh. Now, I told mom. Oh, before I go to the story, I meant to tell you about CNN. So let me tell you about CNN. CNN has always been the liberal type of news outlet. Okay, and at that time, the Washington Free Beacon has reported that the 6 Republicans on CNN's payroll who's been vocal with their support for the former vice president, all of whom has been outspoken critics of President Trump. So y'all saw that, right? They're on the payroll for CNN, but they're supposed to be conservatives, but they don't like Trump. Now they ain't that something? I've never heard of that. Most places. Um, oh man, don't worry about it, Ray. I see what you're talking about. I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Um, the former Ohio governor John Kasich and former Pennsylvania. Whoa, whoa, Susan, man, you ain't got to be like that. Well, come on now, chill out, man. Yeah, come on. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for no beef on the podcast. I mean, if you ain't if you don't like somebody or you're not comfortable with somebody or whatever, you can you can message them after this. But while you on my stream, Keep that energy within yourself, because this is a no beef energy, for real, for real. I'm for real, man. We ain't got time for that. I just want to put it out there now before I move forward with the rest of this story. We ain't got time for that energy. I mean, you know what I mean? This is a positive energy zone. I don't know what they do on them other periscopes, but you on my periscope, we ain't doing that. No, no, no. Ain't got time for it. You will get muted. Thank you very much, Sergi. Appreciate the love. So let's get back to what I was saying. So the former governor on John on Kasich and the former Pennsylvania Representative Charlie Dent, who were both hired by the network following the 2016 election, announced their endorsements of the Democrats on air. Now, these guys that they talking about, I've really never too much cared for them because they always been flip flop. They were like that even when Trump was running for the Republican Party in 2016. One minute they were like, "Oh yeah, Trump probably gonna win." Then they were like, "Oh well, he is a little unexperienced." So they always been back and forth. But CNN has always been, especially since Trump been in there, they've been anti-Trump since he got in. Them, MSNBC, all of them. So they pay people to be against him. That's just how they work. If you're a conservative and you come on their panel, they expect for you to be against him. They don't want to hear you talking about, well, I like him and this is what I think about Trump. They want you to be all the way against him. So that's why I quit watching CNN, because they're not biased at all. They're not. They're not open. They're very. They're very unbiased. I mean, that's just how they is, man. They don't. Yeah, it's crazy. I've never seen a network work like that. But hey, we in different times. So I'm gonna go ahead on and talk about this lady here. Now, if y'all don't know this lady, her name is Candace Cameron Bure. Now, she is the 44-year-old that plays on Fuller House. If you don't know what Fuller House is, it is the spinoff of Full House. Okay? And so she is very private. Her and her husband been together for 20 plus years, and he's never been the type of dude to be in the spotlight. He likes to not be on her pictures and stuff like that. He try to respect their privacy because he knows she's a major actress on TV, and he don't want to be one of those groupie acting husbands. And I respect that because my wife was on TV. I wouldn't want to do that either. So he decided to take a picture with his wife, right? It's his wife. Yeah, I know I'm about to get on that, Susan. And he decided to grab his wife's breast in the picture. One breast. Everybody try to say it's inappropriate and unprofessional. How is it inappropriate? These people grown. These people in rush. That man is 40 plus years old. That lady is 44 years old. They is grown people that's married. They got children together. They got the whole now. They've been together for 20 something years. He got every right to match them breasts. He helped motivate them titties. Excuse my expression, y'all. I'm just being real. When she went on TV and you see him all nice and jumping or whatever you see, he was that deal. So what is the big deal? Shoot, I love my wife. I'm touching breasts in a minute. Don't threaten me with a good time. That's crazy. I'm telling you, man, the sensitivity level in America is through the roof. I've never seen people so sensitive. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is. I could see if it was some teenage kids, 14, 15 years old, taking a picture. That's inappropriate. Oh man, surgeon. Yeah, yeah. He should have said that. The breast touch hand. Oh yeah, I'm taking a picture. The breast touch the hand. I was trying to. They got so excited. Man, come on, man. What is wrong? What is wrong? I've never seen nothing like this. It makes me think that people, maybe the people that making a big deal, maybe they ain't getting their breasts touched. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You know, maybe rub against something against your house or something. You know, you can get the same feeling in the picture. I don't know, but this is crazy. I don't get it. I don't, man. I don't get this. Yo, you're right, Rachel. You can't say anything, though. You can't touch your wife's breast. Your wife can't touch your face. I mean, Jesus. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm telling you. No, I tell you this. When I go out in public and I kiss my wife, I want somebody to say something to me. Please tell me I need to be 6 feet in social distancing. I'm going to lose my shit. Excuse my expression. I'm going to lose it. Exactly. Maybe he was trying to get frisky with his wife that night. Let him, man, he's 20 years in the game. And the woman even said in the statement, we have a very good sex life. That's right. Y'all 40-something years old. You better have a good sex. You ain't dead. Shit. I know people that's 80 years old still getting it in. Shit, you think I'm bullshit? I had an uncle that was 82 years old. He was knocking young girls down in their 30s and 40s like he was rolling a bowling ball. This is real talk, man. I'm just telling you like it is. We wasn't playing. Probably so. Probably so, brother. That's what they need. They need the WAP song. Right. They need to listen to the WAP song. Don't make no sense. You gonna go up here and trip about that man touching his own. I can see if it was his mistress or something. That's his wife. It is inappropriate. That's not how you're supposed to do. I guess because they Christians, they think Christians ain't have a sex life. I hope y'all know Christians is the biggest freaks. Y'all think I'm BSing? Why you think a lot of these people be going to church talking about they trying to get their mind right? They don't be going to church to get their mind right. They be going to church to find that freaky sister. Oh man, you know what it is. It's the truth. I'm telling the truth. There's people right now going to church for the wrong reasons. Why you think all these pastors and you don't believe me? Ask John Gray. Why you think John Gray can't keep himself faithful to his wife? He's a part of the committee. Shoot, that man proud of his wife. He been 20 years strong. Come on now. 20 years strong. He done helped her with some kids. They making money together. Shoot. Yeah, man, touch it. I applaud you. Next time, use both hands. Shoot. Got my kids laughing on that one. Use both hands on that. Oh my God. Crazy. I don't get it, man. We got a crazy world. Very crazy world. So before I go in and wrap this up, I want to know from anybody, do they got anything that they want to discuss or talk about any further about the news tonight, or any questions, the floor, or any topics you want to discuss? The floor is yours. The floor is yours currently right now. Well, you know what? Let's talk about one more other thing, because I meant to talk to y'all about that. I don't know if y'all heard this on the news and everything else. Give me 1 second here, and we're gonna talk about this one. This really got to me because I'm an animal lover. Y'all heard about the CEO that choked his dog out in the elevator? Did y'all hear about that? Oh yeah, my wife just heard about that. She ain't heard about that. I gotta tell my wife about this one. Oh man. Let me bring this up here so y'all can hear about this one. Hold on.
He said I could get some.
So let me talk about the CEO and the dog. Yeah, he's from LA. Yeah, let me see here. I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna see if I ain't gonna show the video because I don't want Cause I'm on YouTube streaming, so I don't want to get anything messed up. Give me one moment here, and I will tell you what it is. Cause when I heard this story, I was shocked. Cause how you a CEO and act like that? All right, here we go. So the CEO apologizes for running up a dog and finds the puppy a new home. Now he was caught on camera dragging and choking and slapping his dog, is fessing up and apologizing. And you're right, he is from LA. And he said he was disciplining his dog. Bro, that's not discipline, that's psychotic. I seen the video. Who does that? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all seen my dog. I have a big baby dog, okay? I got a Doberman. My Doberman gets into everything. My wife will tell you. If we got anything laying around shiny, it's game on for Nix. I will never, ever do that to Nix. Nix is my baby. I love that dog. I mean, I don't even like spanking her when she makes accidents on the floor. And this dude gonna choke the dog and slap it? Man, what would he do to a human? Yeah, it's a dog, bro. It's defenseless. You don't deserve nobody around you. You need to go to therapy. You need to get some help. I'm sorry. But if you do an animal like that, you are one step away from being a serial killer. I think I'm bullshitting. You one step away from being a killer. You can't tell me you're not. Because that's what killers do. Killers act like that. They that's how they start. They manipulate animals and they move up to certain and bigger and sturdier and challenging things. And that's what's going on. This guy's got issues, man. You don't choke no dog standing up like that and talk about you dragging it and disciplining it. Disciplining it for what? It's not discipline. Discipline it is putting it in its crate. Nah, I ain't talking about that one, sweetie. I'm talking about the dog. The dude what he did the dog from LA, the CEO. You must have didn't hear this story, WWF Trump. You must not heard this story. Cause I know you're an animal lover too. So yeah, you probably would have been pissed. And this dude choked the dog out. Susan, whoa, she just got in here. Susan, you got to calm down, man. You can't be stepping at my people like that, yo. Come on now. Yeah, anyway, it's crazy. Like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. I've never seen nothing like that. Like that dude just snapped on that dog. I'm telling you, and now he done rehomed the dog now. But something tell me he been abusing that dog for a minute. I don't know who reported him, but I'm glad they exposed his behind. Cause that's sick. I understand, Susan, but I'm just saying, man, you can't be snapping on them because they believe me, they trying to get the news too. Because I went on earlier than usual tonight. The only reason why I did that because I'm trying to spend some quality time with the missus tonight because I'm off this weekend. I'm trying to spend time with her and the family. So that's what I'm trying to do. Because when you work and hustle like I do, you try to do everything you can. Thank you. I appreciate it, Miss Trump. I try to. I try to. I try to. So the next thing that I want to talk about, and I'm gonna wrap it up from here, is another sports player has been kicked out of the quarantine bubbles that the leagues have created to keep everybody, from the pandemic. Now this dude is not even a rookie, like the last dude on the NFL. This guy named Daniel House is being sent home for the rest of the season because he decided to invite a female, unauthorized female guest in his hotel room. Now, she was a female COVID tester to his room on September 8th, despite the fact she is not allowed to hang with players when she's off the clock. And the only reason they supposed to have is people that they approved by the league. So it's sad to say that this cat is probably ain't gonna get the rest of his pay. They're probably gonna dock him for that, and he's getting sent home. And his team is in the playoffs. You know, this is sad, y'all. I mean, I don't understand how you gonna mess up your money for a woman. Oh man. And y'all, this is my first lady. Is that this popped in? That's Miss April. That's my baby girl right there. She popping in. I'm glad she wanted to join the broadcast tonight. And also too, she's on Periscope now, and she's selling jewelry. So y'all need to add her so y'all can keep up with her live. She do lives now on Periscope with jewelry. She got her own stuff. I signed it up. So y'all need to coordinate with her now and follow her. So when she get on live, y'all can get that jewelry because she got a lot. She got a large selection. We both do got a large selection. So yeah, everybody following you. Yeah, definitely follow. Yeah, you too, Sergi, because I know you probably gonna want to get some stuff whenever you get you a woman. So and stuff for yourself. So go on and do that, man. Follow her back. Real talk and everything else. So anybody else got anything else that y'all want to talk about tonight? Because I done told y'all the news. So it's all on y'all. We can discuss a little bit or whatever. My wife is in here. She can even discuss whatever y'all want to discuss about to wrap up this podcast or this live. Also, too, if y'all want a copy of this podcast tonight, you can also get it at yeah, you also get it. Oh, that's my wife, Miss Susan. Now I'm not a father. That's my wife. Uh, yeah, y'all. Yeah. Anyway, if y'all want to copy this podcast, I'm gonna put the link on my Twitter tonight. I will, and y'all can listen to it after I get it taken care of because I gotta go and I gotta prep it so I can put it on my podcast channel and follow my channel so that way if you decide that you wasn't able to catch it live tonight or you got things going on, all you got to do is pop it in, play it, and you're good to go. So that's all I can say about that, guys. In the meantime, I'm finna go ahead on here. I guess everybody wants to talk to my wife, so I'm gonna let y'all get that moment to finish talking with her. And I guess if nobody ain't got nothing else to discuss, we gonna wrap it up with me telling you my thoughts of how I feel for all the news that I've given y'all today as a synopsis, and then I'm leaving. That's just gonna be it. Oh yeah, definitely. Tag me on that about the COVID thing. But because I really want to know about that. I want to know what happened with the COVID thing with the kid.
I'm making my front dogs keep cleaning up and stuff.
Well, shut my door if y'all gonna be doing all that.
Also, play
But
baby stuff.
so anyway, I'm finna tell y'all my final thoughts of what I gave y'all on the news tonight. So my final thoughts is this, and this is directly pointed at about 9/11 and our current president right now. 9/11 was a really powerful moment in our history. It was a time where we seen something that hopefully we will never see ever again. We lost their lives due to the fact of ignorance and hatred towards our country. Also, during this time, a lot of people became very important that we have needed to make a difference in this country. From the guy that just got his award to not today for Medal of Honor, all the way to the president that we got leading us right now that just got a second Nobel Peace Prize. Also, Benghazi was very influential too because it inspired us to have that president who decided to step up and be not a politician, but actually to be a normal human being. Just that his difference is he's worth $1 billion, while the other people that were candidates in office were just only worth the salary they were getting every month to lead the free world. When you're doing good, when you're doing bad, like when people thought that our president was doing bad during the whole COVID-19, everybody wanted to kick him while he was down and basically play like they were trying to help him. But as soon as he started rising from the ashes like the phoenix, all of a sudden, everybody is trying to do everything they can to break him down. From not trying to pass any laws to where we can get a stimulus package for the people that cannot work currently right now, to the fact of the matter, trying to find ways to cheat. So whenever we go to the polls, they can find a way to say, hey, we won, we cheated to win, have a great day. But one thing that they forgot about that this president has that a lot of other presidents didn't have, he has this thing called divine destiny. And that divine destiny is something that comes from up above. One thing that my great grandmother has always taught me, if you got a spiritual force in your life, especially God, who in the world can stand up against you? Remember that. If you got God in your life, like this man has to have, who in the world can come against you? Because everything they have thrown against this man has not prevailed. Impeachment ain't stopped it. When it came to, they said he was a racist. He showed time and time again he's not. He has helped the people of all colors and nationalities get to be in America. He has done everything he can to keep people that are minorities to have jobs. When they told him he was crazy as hell to take these jobs from overseas, from China, and bring them back to the US, guess what he did? He proved them wrong. Now all of a sudden, everybody got money, everybody's spending like crazy. So it is time now for us to quit throwing stones at this man, because this man got an armor that nobody could never think of he can have. Oh man, I got to. I'm gonna check it out. This man has God leading his way in his path. And guess what? When we go to the polls on November the 3rd, he's gonna prevail again. When he was crying, and I've never seen Trump cry like that. That man actually cried in Michigan yesterday when them people said that they love him, because he is a man of strength and a man of resilience, because he has done what he's supposed to do. And to hear even these reporters disrespect him, talking about, you a liar, you knew you was a liar, why didn't you tell the people this and that? But yet still nobody ain't thanking him for making sure everybody had a job, They ain't thanking him for how he went up here and tried to push to get people a stimulus package. That was all him. But nobody ain't thinking about that. But it's cool. It's all right though. We'll be all right. So until then, y'all, take care of yourself. Have a safe weekend. I'm definitely gonna come with y'all uh, with some more content in the next few weeks. I am going to start asking all my viewers who are Trump fans for the election to discuss or even be on my podcast to talk to me about how they feel about President Trump and their values of being conservative. Also, too, if y'all know any police officers or firefighters, I would like to also interview them on the podcast too. So, anybody that does that kind of work, anybody that has benefit from the conservative movement, I want to get them on my podcast because I want to be able to start having these interviews so y'all guys can be able to have more content with just me talking all the time. I'm also going to try to get one of my close YouTuber friends as well. He does a lot of Facebook work. YouTube like I do. He does Facebook. I'm gonna try to get my homeboy Adam to come in one of my streams. He's real cool. He's prior military, and he's real big on the whole military thing. And have him to come onto my podcast so we can actually discuss. Yeah, definitely, because we need that. We need this on this podcast. We need to make sure we hear people talk about why they crossed over because it may be something good. Yeah, if you want to come on the show as a guest, WWF Trump, definitely. I send you a link, and we can either do it as a guest on the podcast like that, or we can do it as a video interview because I got this thing set up. I can do in video interview through video too. Hey, that's good too. And we could talk about all that and everything else because I just want to get everybody involved. I think the more we get on the podcast, the interview, the more we can make the channel grow, the more we can do better things sooner or later. Also, I want to tell everybody again, any donations to the channel will help. All you got to do is donate to the Cash Out $ Joshua Joel Davis. Again, Cash Out $ Joshua Joel Davis. You can also donate to Venmo. I have Venmo. I don't never put it up there, but I do put it up in my description. Give me 1 second. I give y'all my Venmo, which I know. Yeah, on YouTube. You can follow me on YouTube too. All you got to do is put Joel's latest news and views, and I'll pop right up. But also too, you can follow me on Venmo at Joshua-Davis-459. So anytime you want to see me, you can see me on that platform as well too. I mean, you want to donate, you can donate on that platform as well too. But thank y'all for y'all support. Oh, also too, if you want to get constant subscriptions and you want to get an early release, I have been doing D Live. It's just hard to get people to follow me on D Live. I don't know why that platform is so difficult. I'm gonna try to see what I could do to see if I could get more people involved on there. But I do got a podcast too where you can get a monthly subscription on that. All you got to do is choose which following monthly subscription you want to do. There's a 99-cent one. There's a 99. I think it's a 4.99 and a 9.99. It's whichever one you want to do. Oh, D Live is just like YouTube. It's just a lot of gamers go on it. And I'm also going to start setting up a Discord too. I don't know if y'all know about Discord, but I know Sergi told me about it. My son told me about it, and I'm about to set that up as well too. So yeah, there's a lot of big things coming up, guys. So definitely be on the lookout for what I got coming to y'all. So that's all I got. Again, y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining with me and chilling with me. And I will definitely come on tomorrow and everything else. Yeah, exactly. We have it's censoring. Always, Miss Susan, you just keep it cool. Cause everybody here loves you, man. We all about love over here. That's all we do. Until then, y'all, be easy. Take care of yourself. Stay patriotic.